Just a few days ago, most experts and many ordinary citizens believed that Iran's current government was on the verge of collapse and that a coup could unfold following a classic Maidan scenario. As time passed, however, signs of stabilization began to emerge, suggesting a turning point in Tehran's confrontation with the rebels. External allies appear to have played a significant role in this shift. At the same time, Iran's adversaries, the United States and Israel, remain on alert and show no intention of backing down. What comes next remains uncertain. Drawing on the experience of previous color revolutions, where protest movements were coordinated through social media and messaging platforms, Iranian authorities responded by completely cutting off internet access across the country. Shortly after, calls appeared on Elon Musk's social media account urging him to drive the final nail into the coffin of the Iranian regime by providing internet access via the Starlink satellite network. Musk responded briefly with the words, "The beams are on," a statement widely interpreted as confirmation that Starlink had been activated in the region. The unrest itself, which initially erupted in traditional Eastern bazaars and market stalls as traders reacted to the sharp devaluation of the national currency, rapidly escalated into chaos and took on clearly defined political, rather than purely economic, demands. A critical moment came when the protests reached Tehran. According to the city's mayor, 26 banks, 25 mosques, and several buildings linked to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps were attacked. At that point, the situation appeared to take a sharp turn. Authorities reportedly managed to disrupt Starlink connectivity, blocking up to 80% of traffic and reducing nationwide internet access to around 1% of normal levels, according to Forbes. Who exactly enabled this disruption remains a matter of speculation, though Western observers often point to Chinese technical assistance. Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, reiterated that the authorities would make no concessions to what he described as terrorists and destroyers, whom the leadership claims are directed by Israel and the United States. He warned that those involved would face the harshest punishments, including the death penalty. Iranian officials insist the situation is firmly under control, with Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi stating that the unrest is now completely under control. Despite these assurances, warning signs persist. The foreign ministries of the United States and Canada have urged their citizens in Iran to leave the country immediately by any available means. Air travel to neighboring Iraq has been suspended, while Western media continue to intensify coverage of the crisis, citing alarming figures of alleged protesters killed by security forces.